This week's video is on the 5 things, well, there's probably way more, but we're going to talk about 5 things today that I learned from the movie Pursuit of Happyness. Now, if you've never seen this movie, stop this video right now, go and watch it, and then come back to listen to this video. You probably won't do that, but I'm just saying it anyways because this movie is a phenomenal movie. So the first thing I want to talk with you guys about today is about staying the course. Chris Gardner in the movie is in action consistently all the time pursuing his goal. He gave up a bunch of things, he dedicated to the cause, and even when the going got tough, he still stayed the course. Now, spoiler alert, at the end, he ended up getting the position that he was aiming for, but it took 6 months of no pay, of hard work, of maximizing processes to be able to get into that goal and to maximize that space. So what I say to you today, stay the course, don't give up, and you can make it happen too. Tip number 2, when it comes to Pursuit of Happyness, is letting go. So in the movie, his wife decides to leave him. And what did he do? He let her go. Why are we going to keep people in our lives that do not want to be there? Why are we hanging on so tight to these relationships when people are making decisions to leave? Let them go. Allow them to leave your life, and then it opens you up for a whole new opportunity of possibility. And what we think today is the be-all, end-all, tomorrow may not be. And it's proven in my life consistently all the time for me that that has happened. When it comes to relationships, when it comes to expectations, when it comes to career paths, to opportunities, all of it. Let it go. Tip number 3 from the Pursuit of Happyness. Don't ever let somebody tell you that you can't do something, not even me. He said that to his son when they were playing basketball. He told his son that most likely he will only be mediocre in playing basketball and not to waste his time trying to perfect that skill. So I ask you today, what are you telling your kids? What are you saying to your kids inside of their mentality and mindset that may be inhibiting them from pushing through certain things that they want in their lives? So do not ever let someone tell you that you can't do something, especially when you want to, you have a passion for it, and you know that you can. Don't let anybody else dictate that in your life. Tip number 4, Pursuit of Happyness. Celebrate your wins. He's pushed hard, long 6 months of trying effort, from sleeping in subway stations to sleeping in hostels to, oh my gosh, pushing through, sleeping in a washroom in a subway, pushing through all of this. He gets into this space and they tell him that he gets the job. And he walks out of the building and the first thing he does is like, yes. The music starts and he's in the space of celebratory winning. He is in the space of celebrating that win. All of his hard work paid off. Where in your life can you celebrate? I really believe in celebrating wins, small wins, large wins. No wins even some days need to be celebrated because sometimes that is the gateway that opens up to the next phase. So celebrating your wins is another key thing. And the last point number 5 today in the Pursuit of Happyness is go out and get it. Go and get it. Believe in yourself enough to know that you can learn the skills, that you can stand in this space, and that you can go and get it. Chris Gardner went knocking on a president's door, pretending like he was going to the game and they were in the area in order to go lock down those accounts at that company that then brought in a bunch of revenue that got him the job he needed. But he positioned himself to go out and get it. So where in your life can you go out and get it? Maybe it's making a call. Maybe it's taking a class. Maybe it's, pursuing that dream. Maybe it's aligning that product. Maybe it's pushing through the challenging space or making a call and asking for advice. Somewhere in your life, you can go out and get it. And maybe you're not standing in that now, but now maybe you will. So in summary, the 5 things that I learned, again, stay the course, celebrate the wins, let it go, don't let someone else tell you that they can't, and go out and get life. Those are the 5 things I've learned. Comment, share, tell me about what you've learned from the movie, because maybe you've taken something totally different than I have, and there's so many great nuggets in it. Let's talk about this. Let's communicate, and I'll see you guys next week.